Did you ever want to own a mall from the 80s? Well, now's your chance, because this one's for sale.
So this is Towne West Mall in Wichita, Kansas, and it's currently in foreclosure. So 2011, the mortgage on this thing was $81 million. And today, it's worth a whopping $19 million.
Yay!
So Wells Fargo's trying to get about $50 million back out of this deal from Washington Prime Partners, who owns this.
Well, let's go inside and explore the mall and see what the condition of it is today. Is it a dead mall? People are saying that it is. If it's not dead, it's certainly on the death watch. So let's go check it out.
Abby is intrigued by the old school.
I remember going to the mall in the 80s with my friends, and we would take pictures in the photo booth. So that's kind of fun that they have one of those.
Abby, you know what my favorite thing is in an old mall?
What?
The label scars.
Yeah, so that's cool. So if you don't know what that means, the label scar is where you can tell the writing that used to be on a store, and you can see sort of the mark that remains and tell what stores were there. So we're from this town, but we usually shop on the east side. So I'm not that familiar with this mall, so we're gonna go through and see kind of if there's any label scars and what's left behind.
Found our first label scar.
Well, we did, right here. Look at that. Can you see it? So this,
exciting.
This used to be Dillard's, one of the 5 anchor stores, which is now closed. But there is actually another Dillard's. So they had a men's Dillard's and a women's Dillard's, and they took the men's ones, I think, and they made it into a Dillard's clearance store. So I've heard there's some pretty great deals there, so that's pretty cool. But we did actually make our first purchase because there was a store called Vintage Stock.
We're like, we gotta go there.
Which drew us right in, and it's actually really neat. They sell old movies and like pre-owned game systems and games.
Lots of vinyl, like newer vinyl though, which is kind of cool.
And the Funko Pop.
A lot of Funko Pops.
And it was kicking. Like, this mall is actually, I mean, looking right here, it looks pretty dead, but certain areas of it is still pretty thriving. It's not terrible.
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
I agree. It's better than I thought it was going to be. We're here on a Friday, but it's Good Friday, so a lot of people are off work. And it's actually, there's actually quite a bit of business happening. So it's promising. I'm feeling optimistic for this mall. I hope it finds a buyer.
It's just partially dead.
It's only half dead.
It's half dead.
So let's show them what we bought at the vintage stock. They had buy 2 get 1 free.
I bought 4.
But we got 1 free. And so we bought some vintage games. What is this, Keith?
This is John Elway quarterback. I used to love this game when I was a kid.
Okay.
And it was only $3.99.
$3.99, bargain.
And then these we bought 2 got 1 free. So this was the most expensive one that Abby wanted that we have no clue if it's any good or not.
The 7-Up spot. I have no clue if it's good or not, but I just think this spot is so cute and I want to try it. So it was $9.99.
And then
Double dribble. I do remember this.
It's a fun game.
A basketball game, right? And then
who could not leave without
Karate
the Karate Kid?
So is it a karate game, you think?
I think so. So
Master the martial arts.
At some point it cost $3, but we paid $8.
But we got double dribble free.
Yeah, we got that one free.
So there you go.
And I spotted something that I really want.
What?
There's an orange Julius over there.
It's right over there. I can see it. Shall we go get one?
Absolutely.
How is it?
Yummy.
Is it how you remember from your childhood?
Yeah, it's not an orange Julius cook though. It's a Dairy Queen cup.
Well, it looks like they're owned by Dairy Queen now. So it's like a half Dairy Queen, half orange Julius. But at least we can still get the orange Julius.
For now.
Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I totally grew up going to Orange Julius at the mall. Richardson Square Mall was my stomping ground back in the day.
We didn't have these where I grew up.
Oh, your mall was kind of sorry. He's from a small town. So I'm from Dallas, so like we had all the good stuff, all the good malls. Poor Keith. Were you deprived?
Had one channel growing up, and no orange Julius.
No orange Julius. So when was the first time you had one then?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, were you an adult?
No, I was a kid though. When we went to the big city.
When you went to the big city of Tyler.
Probably when I stayed with my cousin in Corpus, and we go to their mall.
And then you could get the good stuff.
Yeah.
So we showed you over there the label scarred old Dillards, but behind me here is the other Dillards, the one that's still open. And this one is a clearance Dillards. And I have not shopped at this store since they made it into a clearance store. But I have heard that they have great deals. So I think we should probably check it out.
Of course.
My gosh, look at all the shoes. Wow.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
6.
Most Dillards do not carry size 5. So just as a point of reference, okay, I wear a size 5. This is the 6s, this whole thing. Here are the 6s. We're still in the 6s. 6s, 6s. And there's the 5s. Literally that one little shelf. These are the 5s. So these dozen pair of shoes here are the ones that I get to choose from. So Keith's finding some bargains. Bargain shopper right there.
Yeah.
Some good deals on some shorts. Get ready for summer. Gotta get ready for summer, babe. Gotta get your shorts. It looks like there's a lot of little girls here picking out Easter dresses over there in the kids. This place is busy. They're doing a lot of business.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, it's like kicking. What you got? Not really. What about the giraffe ones though? Did you see those?
Yeah.
I mean. Which ones?
The ones that I showed you that you didn't like.
Oh, I mean.
These have ladybugs on them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's your look. Fun fact, I used to work at a mall in Dallas. It was Prestonwood Mall. I worked at a store called Miller's Outpost. and we specialized in Levi's, and I had to take actual classes in Levi's so I could know how to fit everybody and exactly the different numbers, like the 501s and the 550s, and I used to have all that memorized. I don't remember it now, but yeah, I was a Levi's salesperson back in the day. Babe, there's a Ferris wheel down there. You gonna go on it?
Of course.
No? I don't think I can ride them anymore. They make me dizzy now. I've gotten old.
Yeah.
I've gotten soft.
Yeah, you've gotten old.
And soft. This thing's probably about more my speed. Although after that orange Julius, I don't know. You can do it.
Oh, that's sad right there.
Oh, store closing. Payless is closing. Are they all closing though?
They're all closing.
They're all closing. Maybe we better go in there and see if we can get some deals.
Last 6 days. All right, Abby's about to get suckered in here.
Well, Jesse really likes these balls, and so I kind of want to try and see if I can win one for him. All right. Oh, yeah. I got rejected. Okay. My dollar has been rejected.
I knew you were wasting your money.
Maybe I just put it in wrong. No, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm not very good at these. I kind of want that blue one.
I think you need to go to the right a little bit, don't you? There you go.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Catch. Come on, come on. I had it.
So close.
Oh man.
That's $1 you'll never get back.
I almost got it. I mean, I had it. It just didn't stay on there. I'm pretty sure that was Hot Topic, because I know they had one.
Yeah?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing Footlocker.
Oh yeah, that was Footlocker. Yes. Well, it makes sense with the black and white stripes.
Yeah.
And it was Express.
You guys see that? It was Express. And here we have mini golf. That looks fun. Ooh, that looks pretty awesome actually. You are here. And there's Dillard's. Oh, wait. Okay, so the original flagships for this mall, it opened in 1980, and the original flagships were Dillard's JCPenney's, Montgomery Ward's, service merchandise, and a local department store called Henry's. So Flagships, we have Dick's Sporting Goods still open. Something called Concentrics, which we don't know what that is. Looks closed. Dillard's closed. Dillard's clearance, and there's still a JCPenney's, which is still open. And my observation is this end of the mall where the JCPenney's is more active, and as you get farther down towards this end, it kind of dies. This whole wing right here is kind of dead.
So of all the flagship stores, the only two that are left are JCPenney and kind of Dillard's, and it's a clearance. And the other three, totally out of business. Henry's I never heard of.
Henry's was local, and it's been out of business since the 90s. And so what they did was they sealed that part of the mall off. So from inside the mall, you can't access it. From outside though, it is...
It's a club.
A club.
It's a club.
I think it's a country western club.
It is a country bar.
We'll drive by there and show it to you guys.
Yeah. And then Montgomery Ward, they went out of business when we first got married.
Yeah, they were still around for a bit.
Yeah. But then service merchandise.
Merchandise. I remember that store though. We used to go to there.
I hate that store because you had to go get the little tag, and then you got your item on a conveyor belt. Biggest waste of time.
Yeah. So for you kids that weren't around for that, it was really weird. Like, yeah, you would pick out what you wanted, and there would be a little paper tag, and you'd pull the tag and turn it in, and then they would go in the back and get it, and it would come up this conveyor belt thingy.
It's like magic.
And you'd have to wait for it to show up, and yeah, sometimes it would take a while. Remember when we bought that one lawn chair?
I was not going to bring up that sort of subject.
So we bought, it was like a Chase Lounge patio furniture.
We thought we were buying the whole chair.
And we were like, wow, this is a great bargain. I don't remember how much we paid for it, but we thought we were getting this really great deal. So we paid for the chair, and we waited. We put the little tab and we waited. And it came up the conveyor belt, and it was just the cushion for the chair. And we had only, the price that we thought was so great was actually just for the cushion. It didn't include the chair. But then I convinced Keith to buy the chair anyways, even though it was more than we wanted to pay, because I really wanted that chair. And I used it for a long time. It was pretty nice. But still, it was so funny because it came up, we're like, okay, where's the rest of it?
Like, no, this is for the cushion.
Service merchandise, Google it.
All right.
That was a trip.
So Abby, what is your assessment of Towne West Mall?
I mean, it's not as dead as I expected it to be. One half of it is actually pretty well thriving, but as you get further down to the end of the mall, it kind of dies.
Here's my prediction though.
It's gonna die.
It's gonna die.
It probably will die. It's not there yet. So we're gonna put Towne West Mall on death watch, which means it's only a matter of probably a few years, but we will keep an eye on this mall. It's in our town. We'll come back and report back to you guys and let you know kind of what's going on and whether or not it gets sold. That would make a difference too, because if it gets sold, people, who knows what they'll use it for. So it should be really interesting to see what happens to this mall.
Hey, and if you haven't already done it, be sure and subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel. We are planning to do more content to do with the 80s, so if you're into that kind of thing and you're feeling nostalgic, please subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.